Hello, everyone, and I had just released the beta branch video 2 hours ago, and the developer said that it was highly unlikely that the hotfix would drop, even though it was tested yesterday, and boom, 2 hours after it drops, here we have the hotfix. So here's what we got. We've got good, we got bad, and we got sad. And it is literally no joke. We're going to run through this. There's quite a bit to go through, but let me first start off by saying I do not have a save to test whether or not vassals are still leaving. I don't have that late in the game to have accurately tested it, so I'm not sure if that was fixed. Second, the Balticon crash. I can confirm that an existing save still does it. There is a workaround for it that somebody did actually send me in the command console where you want to go ahead and increase the fortifications, and then that will actually work. When they're tier 2 walls, it doesn't work. When it's tier 3, it does. However, let's get to the long list of things going on. First of all, with crashes. When accepting a marriage offer if offered hero was not available anymore, when creating a caravan after a party disbanded, which I did have a problem with, when a stillborn baby notification was shown, when trying to insert encyclopedia entries after filtering them, that was also a problem I had, when talking to the bandits in the extortion by deserters quest, due to unintended heroes joining a tournament, after pressing the recruit all button on the recruit prisoners pop up of the party screen while holding down the controller shift key, due to a bandit party in the extortion by deserters quest, on the crafting screen when using the keyboard shortcuts to smelt, on the crafting screen when trying to select a secondary usage for a weapon, when a new troop was added to a formation that the player was a part of, after the army poachers quest battle, and modding fixed a crash that occurred when searching for a new material on the inspector. There are crashes. So obviously we didn't hear anything about the Balticon crash as far as the banners were concerned. Now let me just hold everybody out for a second. We're not done. This is just crashes. So let's get to the second part of this. Fixed a bug that prevented AI noble parties from leaving hero prisoners in settlements. Voila, we have good news. Prison breaks are back. That caused the main hero to be included in battle simulations, caused companions that had been left in a settlement by the players to move to another settlement. That is what I'm talking about with moving to another settlement. It looks to have been fixed. Allowed the player to support clans and increase their influence through kingdom menu while in a siege. Caused the escort merchant caravan quest caravan to disappear if the main party attacked them. Allowed the player to smelt items using keyboard shortcuts even when they're out of stamina. Oh, Strat Gaming is going to be so upset. Allowed the player to take parties into the army using shortcut keys without any cost. Strat's going to be upset. Triggered scouting experience gains when not moving. I actually had this happen to me while I was sitting in a town and I was gaining skill. Caused the weight and build of characters not to be used correctly. Characters will now have a more diverse weight and build distribution. Caused too many Radagos raider parties to spawn in Radagos' hideout. Caused troops to starve faster when having a higher medicine skill. Caused an incorrect outcome message to be displayed when a new policy was accepted against the wishes of the council. Caused parties that are in the player's army to not buy food and starve. Something I had told Tailworld about. That means your clan parties. When they were in your army, they would not buy food and they would starve. So now they should buy food. So there are our fixes, which we got a couple really good ones when we now at least have the companions that are not going to be warping, and now our clan parties are going to be buying food. So that is pretty good. Now, let's get to number 3. Increased the overall medicine experience gains. Something we have been talking about that has been sorely lacking. You will now gain medicine faster. The Doctor's Oath perk now applies medicine experience to both party surgeons. The only thing I can think of is that means the party you're fighting against, that person will gain surgeon skill as well. Scouting experience is now correctly gained on other rough terrains, including desert, dune, and snow. If a very low amount of scouting experience would be gained by traversing the terrain, it is now no longer given. So it sounds like they were giving additional EXP. So they did help medicine, but they hurt scouting. I would say the second skill that needed help. Improved Russian localization, added additional information to the crafting screen in order to better communicate why crafting orders are failing, which is great to know because sometimes we just don't know why they fail. Added a confirmation prop, "Are you sure?" when trying to close the loot inventory screen via the done button after a battle without transferring items. Improved the workshop type selection algorithm. I can honestly tell you, I don't know what that means. The only thing I can think of is that at the start of the game, they might be trying to choose ones that are better for their location. So I do not know exactly what that means for workshops at this moment. If there is a major change in the way that workshops are now going to work, I will make sure that I post a follow-up video. Added trade bound settlement info to the town and the village tooltip. So as you can see, we got a ton when it comes to crashes and fixes. But sadly, the two most important, I do not think were touched. We did get some really good things. I had the caravans when I would disband them, it would crash. We had the companions warping away, clan parties not taking food. We did get some good stuff. Medicine skill raising. So while we got really good things, the two most important, I don't think were touched. And that is very sad that we have to go another weekend without them. I know this video has been very long. I am not going to give too many of my thoughts because I do want to keep it as short as possible. Here it is, but I want to also let you know that's why the hotfix video is up. And 2 hours before, the beta branch video was up because I didn't think we would get a hotfix. So I know it's been super long, but I wanted to bring you every detail of this pretty big hotfix. So I will talk to you guys again very soon when I find something out from the developers, in which I do have questions into the developers. Until next time, my friends, take care, and thanks for watching.